going to break up with my girlfriend on Wednesday. She's not a bad person, but we just have way too many incompatibility issues. But for me, the straw that broke the camel's back is the state of her apartment. Most of the time I spend with her is at her apartment, and I'm always apprehensive about going there. The first thing I experience every time I walk through the door is the smell of wet food that's been thrown in the bin without being bagged. It's the revolting, sticky, sweet smell. Then there's the surface. The floors are always sticky and or covered in dog hairs. There's nowhere I can stand when I don't feel gross. Kitchen gets wiped down maybe once every few days instead of once every use. Her bathroom walls are covered in spots of mold and there's always dog hair on the floor. For some ungodly reason, she's happy to throw the sheets on the dog hair covered floor, so sleeping under the covers is something I can barely stand. The worst part is the balcony. Because she doesn't have a yard for her very large dog, it has to take a dump on the balcony. There's a patch of astroturf for it to do its business on, but it goes everywhere. I think she rarely cleans up the balcony because of the sheer amount of poop that's piling up there. It's completely uninhabitable. I'm not a neat freak by any means. I regularly go to my other friends' homes and I never feel even remotely as disgusted as I do at my soon-to-be ex's apartment. I have brought this up with her politely, but she just seems content to live the way she does. I was lying in her bed thinking about how uncomfortable I felt and realized I need to get out of this relationship and apartment quickly. Firstly, my thing is this: at any point in time, if you are with a person that is like this and you're a guy, you should never, ever, 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 ever commit to a relationship like that. The way that somebody presents their home directly to you, that pretty much represents how their life is. If their home is in a disarray, their life is in the exact same chaos as well. The other thing that I'm wondering is if she has dog fur all over the place, including the floors because she barely cleans, how is it that she keeps up with her hygiene? How is it that she cleans her food? How is it that, like I said, it's just it's a lot of questions. It's a lot of questions. Then on top of that, if you've been in a relationship with her and you've slept over her house underneath those covers that are full of dog hair, that also means that more than likely you did some things with her. So like I said, it's like you gotta look at you as well, because if you're willing to stay with a person that you know is unclean, that then means as well that you are unclean too, due to the fact that you decided to still be in a relationship with that person, to still come over to their house and everything else. Like that just sounds completely 100% crazy. This is why I tell people before, a lot of people just need to get themselves together before they get into like a relationship mentally. Just make sure that you are 100% healthy, so that a relationship can work. If you have two people that are both mentally healthy, spiritually healthy, physically healthy, pretty much everything should go as normal and as simple as possible. You really shouldn't have any type of hiccups at all. This is more than a hiccup. This is a major concern, on top of the fact that he listed that she has mold on her walls. That's going to lead towards respiratory problems. That could lead towards a weakening of the immune system. That can cause a lot of issues, unforeseen, invisible issues, right? Some that may happen instantly and others that may happen later on in life, depending on how long that person has been around that mold, breathing in that mold, depending on how severe or the severity of the mold. Like, that's a huge problem. And I'm not even going to get on the balcony porch. I'm not even going to touch that one. And even on the fact that she has a very large dog, which should not even belong in that apartment. Like I said before, this is why things need to be monitored when it comes to apartments and close quarter living situations. Because if you're living in a small place, you should not have a large dog. There needs to be limits. Like you better have a teacup dog or a purse dog or something like that, something that's manageable, that's, dishing out some little pebbles that are easy to clean up. Nothing where it's like a giant splash of soup, sitting on the floor due to whatever the dog decided to eat. Nobody has time to deal with that, nor does anybody want to live next to anything smelling like that. When it comes into the summer or whatever it is. Like I said, it's all over the place. But anyways, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment description below.